Today we're trying to have a perfect 20-0 season, but the thing is, we have to start off with the worst team in the New York Giants. After every season, we get to spin this wheel, and whatever team it lands on, we get to steal a star from that team. Looking at the New York Giants starting roster, it is awful. We really do need a quarterback because Drew Lock is a 65 overall. The really only thing we have on offense is Malik Neighbor is at an 83, and the defense is really bad as well, besides for Dexter Lawrence and Brian Burns. Let's get to work right away, send this first season, and see what we're working with. Like I expected to be, it was terrible. We went 2-15 this first season. We need to start adding a lot of talent. Doing it now. Our first wheel spin, hopefully it lands on something that we can go ahead and get a top tier quarterback on. It lands on the Philadelphia Eagles. I guess we could take Jalen Hurts at 97 overall, but honestly, how is that going to help us if we have no surrounding talent around him? So I'm actually going to take Saquon Barkley. I mean, he's the best running back currently in the NFL. Why wouldn't I take him? I feel bad for him, but he is back on his original team in the New York Giants. We're just adding one more player. I'm not expecting too much of a difference record-wise because it's going to take a lot more than that to save this team. And yeah, we only went 5-12. Now, I kind of want to add to the defensive side of the ball this time since we added to the offensive side last time, and we land on the Detroit line. We have a lot of great players to choose from. I don't know why Amon-Ra St. Brown isn't being shown. Maybe he's hurt, but we can still take him. We could take Frank Ragnow, Penny Sewell, Sam Laporta. Any of those would be great. And then on the defensive side of the ball, we can really take Aiden Hutchinson. That would be a huge pickup. That's exactly what I'm going to do with him, Brian Burns, and Dexter Lawrence. No quarterback is safe now. Highly doubt this is the year we have a perfect season, but I do want to see how far we can get. Week 1 versus the Minnesota Vikings. We do get the win, so we start off 1-0. Then the second week, we go ahead and get a loss. So yeah, we didn't get far at all on that. We're back on our wheel now. I'm really hoping to land on somebody that has a really good quarterback because I don't think we're going to get anywhere close until we replace Drew Lock. But we end up landing on the Chargers. I guess we could take Justin Herbert at 89 overall. Still a great quarterback. I'm still waiting for one of those elite quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, somebody like that, because there's no reason for me to take somebody like Justin Herbert. We can take Sean Slater to help our offensive line out a little bit. Or Derwin James at a 93 overall, and I think that's exactly who I'm going to take because the secondary does need some help as well. I know the offense isn't looking great, but the defense is looking pretty solid now. But this season is actually worse because we end up losing week 1. How do we improve our team with adding Derwin James, but then degress and then losing in the week 1 matchup? I'm tired of not being able to get past the first 2 weeks without a loss, so I really want a quarterback right now. It's going to land on the Falcons. Yeah, I'm not taking Michael Penix with all these other quarterbacks available. I don't really know who to take here. I mean, we already got a running back, so we can't take Bijan. I don't really want Drake London because we have Malik Neighbors already. I guess we can improve the offensive lineman and go Chris Lindstrom, and I think that's exactly what we're going to do. Because the past couple of off seasons, we already helped our defense, so I want to help the other offensive side of the ball a little bit. Still not expecting us to have a great season because we still don't have a quarterback, and yeah, we lost in the first 2 weeks once again. Please, Will, I'm begging you to land on a team that actually has a quarterback. No, not the Raiders or the Saints. Oh my god, it's the Raiders. I mean, I guess even though we worked on the defense a lot, I'm just going to have to pick up Max Crosby because I'd be crazy to not to. Yeah, this defense is actually looking like elite now. Like, this might be the best defense in the NFL in the game. Maybe this team, it can make us into about 3 or 4 wins in a row. So we lose in the first game once again. How do we have this type of defense and still allowing 28 points to the Minnesota Vikings? I really don't understand. This challenge might take a lot longer than I thought, but we finally land on a quarterback team. It is the best team we could have landed on in the Chiefs. We finally have Patrick Mahomes, and this is where the video gets interesting because now I can actually see us stringing a lot of wins together. For the first time in this video, we start off 2-0. In week 3, we had to play the Browns, so we should win that one as well, and we do. Week 4, we had the Dallas Cowboys. I thought we would lose it, but they are 0-3, so we might actually win this one, and we do win that one as well. Then in week 5, we actually lose to the Seattle Seahawks. I really wasn't expecting us to go all the way, but I thought we would beat the Seattle Seahawks. Looking at the roster, we really need an elite wide receiver to help Patrick Mahomes out a little bit, or on the defensive side of the ball, we really need a cornerback as well. So hopefully we land on a team here that has one of those two, and it is actually the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now they do have a great wide receiver in DK Metcalf. This video is actually not updated with those rosters that much, so we can pick him up. I mean, I guess we can get Cameron Hayward. But honestly, I would be crazy if I didn't pick up TJ Watt, even though he's not a position of need right now. Now this is what our defense looks like. I moved Brian Burns to right end. We have Max Crosby and TJ Watt starting at linebacker. Honestly, with this front 7, I can't see nobody scoring a lot of points on us, which it'll probably still happen though. Let's go ahead and send to the midpoint in this 8th season and see if we're undefeated. We actually are not. We're at a record of 4-3. How do we lose 3 games with this roster? We might not even be halfway there at having a perfect season. I really don't understand what is going on right now. We really need this will to land on a team with a top wide receiver or a top cornerback. Please, God, and we get the Cleveland Browns. I swear to God, bro. We're just getting teams with like a really good front 7s, but we don't need any front 7 players. The obvious pickup here would be Myles Garrett, but I'm really considering taking Denzel Ward instead because, like I said, we really need a cornerback, or am I just overthinking it too much? Myles Garrett is also a 98 overall player. I'd be stupid not to take him. So here's what our defensive roster looks like now. And our front seven is almost perfect. Legit, the only thing that could get better is our 2 middle linebackers. Team is an 88 overall with an 87 offense and a 91 defense. We have to at least have a perfect record at the midseason point. We almost did it. We have a record of 6-1. I'm telling y'all, if we get one elite wide receiver for Patrick Mahomes on this offensive side of the ball, I really think we have a shot to having a perfect season. Next, we land on the Green Bay Packers. Once again, they don't have an elite wide receiver, but they do have an elite cornerback in Jair Alexander, and that's also the best player on their team. So we're going to go ahead and pick them up to help the defense out even more. At the midseason point in our 10th year, we are finally undefeated at a record of 7-0. Got to play the Pittsburgh Steelers, so it's going to be a tough game in Pittsburgh, but we actually lose that one. Oh my God, bro, please. We had the best year at a 7-0 record. I learned we still need to improve this team a lot if we want to go undefeated. Come on, just please give me an elite wide receiver. Oh my God, the Cowboys would have been perfect, but it lands on the Chicago Bears. Honestly, I know DJ Moore is like not the top player on their team. Honestly, I might just go ahead and pick him up because I'm dying for a wide receiver right now. I do want to look at our other options though, and honestly, we don't have many. I mean, DJ Moore is the best on the offensive side of the ball. On the defensive side of the ball, we do have Johnson, the cornerback, but honestly, we already have one the last time. So yeah, I think DJ Moore is probably our best option anyway. So now Patrick Mahomes has a new wide receiver one in DJ Moore with Malik Neighbors at wide receiver 2. He might could carry this offense all the way to an undefeated season. And to the midseason point, and we went 4-3. Okay, bro. I don't understand at all what we're doing right now. I guess DJ Moore just isn't going to cut it, so we need a new wide receiver one. And oh my God, we land on the Bengals. Legit might be the best one that we could have gotten for a wide receiver. We're adding one of the best wide receivers in Jamar Chase to this great team already. I really feel like this is the year that we're going to go deep into the season and still have an undefeated record. I mean, we have a 90 overall team now, 88 offense, 93 defense. So let's see what we can cook up at the midseason point. We're 6-1. Actually like starting to lose hope and not even think this is possible. I'm actually getting very aggravated with this challenge video as well. Like, I really don't know what else do we have to add to this team to like go all the way. Next, we have to go to the Seattle Seahawks, and they don't have any great players on their team. I don't know how this is going to help neither. I guess I'll just go ahead and take their best player in DK Metcalf, and now Patrick Mahomes has 3 great wide receivers to work with. Hopefully, he'll do something with them. At the midseason point, we had already lost the game. Please don't land on the Titans, bro. Legit one of the worst teams in the NFL, and that's exactly the one we land on. Wouldn't mind picking up an offensive lineman, but they don't have any great ones. We do need another cornerback, and L'Jarius Sneed is one of their top players at an 88 overall, so I guess we'll just go ahead and pick him up. At the midseason point this year, we're 5-2. Okay, I really don't even know what to do at this point. Never ended a video not completing a challenge, but this video might have to be our first. I don't even know what year we're on, but we don't even have many teams left. The next one is going to be land on the Rams. Would be pretty good because they do have some good players, and it is the Rams. Cooper Kupp is probably their best player at a 90 overall. We already have 3 great wide receivers. We don't need a quarterback or a running back. I mean, we need offensive line, but they don't have really any great one. Defensive wise, I guess we could take the right end in Turner because we do need some right ends. I guess we'll go ahead and take him. I really don't even know what to do right now. I sent it all the way to the Super Bowl this time, and we were Super Bowl champions, but we lost 5 regular season games. So we are having a really good season, just not an undefeated one. Spin this wheel, and hopefully we just get one of the best players in the league because I don't like have any certain position that we need anymore, and it lands on the Arizona Cardinals. So our best options are Buda Baker or Trey McBride. Both are at a 92, and we kind of need both positions. I am going to go with Trey McBride though. With all these weapons now, I can't see how Patrick Mahomes can lose a single game. We have a record of 4, so you know what? Just forget the last season. Forget this whole challenge video in general. We might try this another video, but for right now, I can't take this anymore. Sorry we couldn't get this done, but thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll check you guys out next time. Peace.